and that meaning the last ministry year, the national cabinets within the British Isles and Sweden formally proposed changes to their constitutions and/or their bylaws, which would change the core values of the ministry in their countries. With delegated responsibility from the International Cabinet, the International Executive Committee oversees national associations, such as you have here in South Africa. During the last several years, numerous meetings have been held with the leaders of the British Isles, Norway, and Sweden regarding various issues related to changes in the Constitution and bylaws. The International Cabinet was updated all along the way regarding these meetings and being informed on the various issues that were being discussed. And as appropriate, the International Cabinet gave clear guidance to the Executive Committee as we moved forward. When the leadership and national associations first presented formal proposals of these changes to their membership, the International Cabinet responded by placing these associations in a suspended status. This action was taken with the British Isles in 2016 and with Sweden in 2017. Suspended status is intended to give opportunity for the National Association to make the necessary changes to achieve alignment with the Constitution of the International Association. At the National Association Convention in the British Isles in May 2018, the membership voted to approve a constitution that is inconsistent with the International Association's core values. The approved changes remove the identity of the ministry as an association of Christian business and professional men. It provides full membership for both men and women, whether married or single. It significantly alters the occupational qualifications for membership, and it removes the authority of the International Cabinet over the National Association. At the National Association Convention in Sweden in July 2018, the membership voted to approve a similar resolution and voted to leave the Gideons International. Based on the actions of these two national associations, the International Cabinet earlier this year terminated the National Association status of the British Isles and Sweden. The International Cabinet is committed to standing firm in one spirit with one mind and is unwilling to compromise on the core values of this ministry. The action taken by the International Cabinet related to the National Association status in the British Isles and Sweden includes allowing a period of 12 months for transition, allowing current Gideons in these associations to transition their membership to the Gideons International, also delegating authority during the transition periods to the International Executive Committee, including authority to protect the registered name and trademark of the Gideons International, and also approving the transition of the countries within these two associations as international outreach countries. Over the last 2 years, proposals to move away from the core values of the Gideons International were also promoted by members of the National Cabinet in the country of Norway. However, other members of the National Cabinet, along with the international trustee from Norway, have stood firm on the core values and effectively communicated to the membership who we are and why we exist as a ministry. The result, at the Norway National Convention held in June of this year, the membership in Norway voted with an overwhelming majority to stand firm in one spirit with one mind within the Gideons International. Brothers and sisters, action taken by the International Cabinet are taken prayerfully after much study and deliberation. May I ask you to pray regularly for the leadership of this ministry, that God would grant great wisdom, His wisdom, in these days as to how to protect the integrity of this ministry while we strive side by side for the faith of the gospel and live in a manner worthy of the gospel as we seek to be who God created us to be and to do what He's given us to do. Thank you for the opportunity to update you on these matters. God bless you.
Thank you, Brother David, our international president. Auxiliary, it is now a very sad time this morning that you have to depart. And as you depart, we as men, your husbands, your Gideons, we will stand. Thank you. Kondig niks aan nie, julle gaan net anders reg met jou.
Ja, gaan ons nou dadelik sien.
Ja, ja.
Terwyl hulle uitstap, na hulle uit is of
Wil julle so ligte bietjie musiek maak terwyl hulle uitstap en julle so agtergrond musiek maak? Met liefde. Okay. En as hulle dan uit is, dan gaan julle net aan.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Arnold and team. We call now on the 4 regional presidents under the leadership and the guidance of Gideon Malan to come to the stage, please.
Goedemorgen. Hallo. No?
Ja, ons gebruik hom.
With the best prepared plans in life, something always happens. So brothers, it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to have a quick chat to you in person. I always sit down there and hear things. Maybe we should move across so people can see everybody. To tell us about your wow moments in the last couple of weeks, months, or the whole year, whichever suits you best. So, once we get all the technology sorted, Eben, don't you want to start for us and tell us one of your wow opportunities or moments in the last year?
Thank you, Gideon. I want to tell you about the school in southern KwaZulu-Natal, Duduzile Secondary School. They have 512 learners from grade 8 to grade 10. And either the Gideons were not there at all in the past, or they were there a very long time ago. Be it as it may, the current personnel there did not know about the existence of the Gideons. But their principal is a Christian, and he did a survey earlier in this year, only to find out that only 5 of the learners in that school of 512 were in possession of Bibles. And then he started to pray. And on the other hand, the president of the South East Coast camp started to distribute Bibles in that area to all the schools where the Gideons were not in the past. But he did not know about this school's position. However, within a few weeks after this principal started to pray for Bibles, Johan arrived there and he was able to give testaments to all those learners in that school.
Wow, fantastic testimony, and it just shows the power of prayer once again. Raymond, don't you want to tell us something about your wow moment?
Yes, we were standing here last year, actually not here, and we were challenged by Andre du Plessis to go out and recruit new members. And I think we all agree that the decline of the members is still a concern with us. And what I've done as the regional president, I took up the challenge with my area director of Bushveld. And we went to Bella, the Wombaas, as well as Rustenburg. And what a nice experience to start up the camp development plan. We make appointment with all the pastors in Bella and Rustenburg. And they were so pleased to see us again. But I think the challenge that we have is to see all the pastors in 1 or 2 days. So we missed out with a few pastors that we couldn't see. But they received us, and at the end, we in Bella or Warmbaths, we received 84 names from all the pastors within 2 days. In Rustenburg, we received 34 names. And then we continue to follow up and invite those people. After our information event, 4 people in Bella signed up and 4 in Rustenburg as well. But that's not all. The warm moment is that all the pastors invite us to come back to the churches to do presentations. A few of those people that attend the information session also join as Friends of the Gideons. And above all, 2 churches accept the offer of a doctor school. One in Bella will give us about 30,000 rand to sponsor 6 schools. And I think that is one of my biggest moments this past year.
Wow. Don't you all think so? Wow. This is really a tough one to follow, but it shows that if we run our programs that are well tested properly, they work. Relationships with the pastors work. Fantastic. Wonderful. Guys, maybe there's something to learn. Voorlay, how about you?
Ja, Gideon, ek wil vanoggend iets in julle deel oor 'n hulpgroep geleentheid wat plaasgevind het op die 17 Augustus in streek 2. Eers met die aanloop daarvan gee, met die area saamtrek het ons gesukkel om genoeg lede te kry by die area saamtrek in Suidrand. En daar was net 2 hulpgroeplede op die ouende betrokke gewees by die geleentheid, wat Marina Ginter was en dan Elangeni Du Plessis, wat die hulpgroep presidente was. En die hoeveelheid persone by die area saamtrek bygewoon het, was net ongeveer 30 mense gewees. En daar is vir Marina gevra of sy sal belangstel om 'n hulpgroep geleentheid te reël in die volgende maand, waar Andre Du Plessis en Elangeni toe as gassprekers opgetree het. En die eindresultaat daarvan was dat dit toe nie net 'n hulpgroep geleentheid was, maar dat die Gideons ook genooi was in daardie geleentheid. En wat 'n wonderlike geleentheid was dit nie gewees nie, waar daar 70 mense by hierdie geleentheid betrokke was, en ook toe met die hulpgroep gesels is en hulle gemotiveer is om ook weer betrokke te raak, aangesien ons in streek 2 'n groot hoeveelheid laers het waar die hulpgroep onbetrokke is en waar daar ook selfs nie eers hulpgroep kabinette is. En wat wonderlik vir my was, is die eindresultaat daarvan is dat 'n laer soos Alberton wat nie hulpgroep gehad het nie en wat nie hulpgroep kabinet gehad het nie, nou hulpgroeplede het wat aktief is en waar daar selfs 3 hulpgroeplede op die kabinet is. So ons vertrou dat hierdie ding kan uitkring in ons streek en ook selfs landwyd en ons hulpgroep weer aktief kan kry waar vir ons as Gideons bid en ons op ons voete hou.
Wow. Ek sien hier also aansluit daarso. Dit is 'n fantastiese situasie and it shows that the auxiliary really is a key to the success of the Gideons. Guys, I really encourage you to, if your wives are not auxiliary, to get them to be auxiliary and to always remember that they are special, they carry us in their prayers. Avi, hoe lyk dit?
Ja, Gideon, streek 1 is bekend dat dit 'n baie groot streek is en ons laergrense is ongelooflik wyd en ver. En dit is vir ons 'n probleem dat ons lede moet geweldige afstande aflê vir dinervergaderings. Ons kan daarmee bidure bywoon gereeld nie en ook sukkel ons met lede, want sy moet hoor hy moet 140 km ry vir 'n dinervergadering op 'n donderdag aand, dan is dit nie so maklik om as lede te kry nie. So ons het ons groot laers geïdentifiseer en besluit om hulle in 2 te deel of miskien dalk selfs in 3. En sodoende stimuleer ons die ontstaan van nuwe laers en so het ons dit reg gekry in die Oeverberg om hom te verdeel in 'n Oeverstrand en 'n Oeverberglaar. En ons is nou heiliglik besig om Woesterlaar bietjie te verdeel en ons gaan dan 'n Langeberglaar stig nou die 17de, die 15de November en dan is ons nog besig om in die Kaapse metro saam met broer Andries hulle gaan ons in Khayelitsha hopelik volgende jaar dan 'n laer gestig kan kry. Soos ons dan ook op die boeke om Hope Town se laer ook in 2 te deel. Geweldige voordeel, ons kry nuwe lede wat ewe skielik bereid is om aan te sluit en die ouens op nie so ver te ry nie en ons kry nuwe laers wat kan instal. So dit is wonderlik.
Wow, truly Africanicity. I think that's the word. Fantastic. It shows that we can do. Just give us a chance or some idea, and we use the programs to create better opportunities. More members, more camps. Fantastic.
Yeah. You know, I just want to complete on this. Without a national cabinet that we have, this will not be possible. We've got very strong leadership, and our national office, without their support, none of this. And then the most important thing, without prayers from our auxiliary and from the Gideons and our prayer calendar. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much for everyone that prays for us and that works together. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for that one. Eben, don't you want to just tell us one more?
Ja, miskien moet ek vertel van ons Great Town Blitz wat in Maart maand plaasgevind het waar daar so 23 Gideons was wat 50,000 testamente geplaas het in omtrent 147 skole. Maar wat ek daarvan wil vertel is dat die area direkteur van KwaZulu-Natal Noord-area Swani het 2 van die heel nuwe Gideons van Richards Bay laer saam met hom gevat.